Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
You better get ready for the Fart Carnival. It's a Fart Carnival.
Walking on crutches.
Look at you, buddy.
I'm looking pretty good, actually.
I know. Well, I wish you didn't say it for yourself, because I was just about to.
Well, I have to, you know.
You're taking up a substantial, less of the screen.
Right?
You look like the boy from your headshot.
I actually just saw
like
that
the boy
recently.
from your headshot.
I was just looking through my thing and I saw that. But yeah, I mean, I've been kind of fucking up. Like I had Wendy's the other night and I had pasta last night. And I'm like, and tonight we're gonna have pasta again but I'm making it, so it might be a little bit more healthier.
Why'd you say that like I was also invited?
You and I are gonna have pasta.
I didn't realize. You're like, we're gonna have pasta, obviously, after this.
Let's wait till there. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh, can we get the clock going, please?
It's a pasta cast.
It's the pasta cast. It's. I mean, the amount we talk about Mario Bosco, this should be an Italian pasta cast.
We should have some sort of flag. Yeah.
We love you, Mario.
We love Italians.
I got really close to him at the Gotham party.
I know. You guys were really chumming it up. That party, I guess we could talk about it now.
Let's talk about it.
That party was so funny because I saw one of my ex-agents.
Ex-agent, yeah.
At this party, and it's always good to see. He's a good guy. He's
a good guy.
He's a good guy, and you know he's not that great of an agent because everyone loves him. And it's like, if everybody in the business loves you, that means you've never pushed for a single thing you've believed in. You've never tried to wedge a client that doesn't deserve something into an opportunity.
Yeah.
You've never done anything that, would warrant some kind of push and pull.
Yeah, I remember. He's a good guy.
He's just a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. Always wears a suit. Both those guys.
They're the best. I just want to say. So I'm talking to him, right?
They're
They're both at the same agency.
Okay.
Yes.
Tony, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, we won't say who it is, but we got to give a little bit. We can't
Tony
be like,
is the
these
second
freaking guys in the stick we do.
Well, Tony's the second gunman on the grassy knoll.
Yeah.
He's not the main character I'm talking about. And honestly,
Tony rules too.
This is just classic, banter at a Christmas party that basically is what you would expect out of show business, where we're just talking, and he's like, what do you got going on? What are you doing these days? And I'm, listing my content schedule. I'm like, this is what comes out on what day, and this is how often I record. This is what I'm up to. And then he's like, well, if you have any scripted, anything for the scripted space, and I'm like, I'm working on something. I have some ideas. And he's like, yeah, let me know and I'll help you with it. And I'm like, okay. And we're kind of like, that conversation hits a dead end, and we both, sip our waters, eat a piece of sushi. And he looks back at me. He's like,
"Sushi was good there."
This is a dead business, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Can I tell you something? That moment when people have those moments are my favorite moments.
Yes.
I think those are like the moments where I just go, "Ooh, I don't feel crazy."
Right.
Like everyone,
it's a "there you are, Peter" moment. You spread you're like, "Oh my God, There's a person back there."
Right. Right. Like the other night. Speaking of Peter, I had this moment where with Peter Ravello, and I get off at the Village Underground, and he's next, and we walk. You know how you walk by, you go, "They're good, oh they're bad, I don't kill myself." Da, da, da. And I walk by him, and I go, I'm like, "Yeah, they were good, they're good." He's like, "Yeah, good set." I go, "Yeah, I think I lost him at some point," and I go, "I wish I didn't lose it." And he just goes, "Hey man, we're just two dead guys talking." And I was like, "All right."
Oh, what a great way to look at it.
That made me feel so good.
I got to tell you, it just did something for me right now.
We're just two dead guys talking.
Yeah, that took the pressure off the rest of my life.
You know what? Yes, dude.
We're
Doesn't
dead,
that feel good?
doing a pod. Who cares?
I was watching Bonnie McFarlane's Tonight Show last night because I was just like watching the Tonight shows. Hopefully, maybe I can. I'm really gonna work towards one. I think.
Okay.
I'm really gonna because.
This is you already having booked one, and it's in.
No.
I
would announce it right now. I would go, "Look who's skinny and on TV." Bye, Fart Carnival.
That's why it's
just kidding.
Dude, how funny would it be, Jimmy, just holding up the Fart Carnival logo?
Yeah,
he's
going to.
Yeah, that's great.
He's going to. I say it every year. I say it at least once or twice a year where I go, I'm going to do a Tonight Show. I'm working on it. And then you get down to working on it and you go, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Is it that, or does the idea of working on something that literally will have no, like, I mean, you can't really say literally because perception is so different than actual results.
Well,
like the perception of doing it still actually means something.
Yeah, I mean,
the fact that you're in a suit or dressed nicely, probably with 2 chains on as well, I would assume.
I already got the outfit in my head.
Is it like a Bill Bellamy romantic comedy, like thick turtleneck, and then your chains coming from underneath
Tell you
them?
what. No, but there was a moment last year or 2 years ago where I was going to a wedding. And I was like, I want to wear a turtleneck. I want to be like the guy in a turtleneck with a blazer.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't find a turtleneck that didn't make me look like, because I didn't have a neck at that point.
Yeah.
So it was almost like I'd be like I would look like one of those like roll-on deodorants. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, you look like a cartoon that's like got stuffed into the exhaust of a car.
Exactly.
Just your whole head popping out.
Yeah, I'm like that cartoon magician. Who has never? We tried to get him on the show. He never
he was interested. Show. Maybe after he said we might be able to get him to zoom in. I think that's probably on us for not following up.
Yeah, whatever.
I think that's a great look for you, though. I think that's good. So I think if you could put that if you
chain?
Go out.
What is this? The Lonely Island?
No, I think the blazer, turtleneck, and then chain. I mean, what are we doing? That would be unbelievable with some fucking alligator skin boots.
Yes, dude. Not boots, but those Colombian or like the Miami shoe.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like
no sock.
No sock.
No sock, so your eczema is just spraying out of the top of it.
Well, I know we're joking, but just so we're clear, I do not have foot eczema. Okay, I barely have hand eczema anymore. Look at that.
No, you don't. That's good.
Yeah, I'm using a medicine that they gave my mom. My mom has eczema behind her ear, and she used this cream, and it's gone. And she was like, "You want to try it?" And I was like,
"Is it a steroidal cream?"
It's a steroid. Yeah. Thing.
Okay.
And it comes
Is
up
that meant for long-term application?
You know what? It's been a couple of months, and it's pretty good. Like it hasn't.
No, I just mean in terms of like, should you continue doing it? Like, is this going to get? Because they could have given your mom this cancer. Because she's at a certain age.
Oh, I never even thought of that.
No, I have a friend that's my age that uses it like on his hands or whatever, and it's pretty. I don't think it's the kind of thing where it's bad if you use it for too long.
Well, but the only reason I ask, and granted, I'm not Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, but my son, my first son had eczema when he was a baby, so we had to deal with all this shit. Yeah. We had steroidal cream, and they basically said that over time it thins your skin and can really fuck it up. Yeah. So they were like, you have to be aware of how often you're using it.
Here's how often I use it. Not very.
Okay.
I don't use it very often. I only really I was putting it on nightly, but then I was like, I don't need to do that because it's kind of it's going away, but it does come back. And then once I feel it coming back, I put it on.
Then you touch up.
I touch it up, and that's all I do. But anyway, so no, I have the kind of the outfit in mind. I would like to do like something like what the Clips wore for their NPR. You know what I mean?
I don't. Can you pull that up? I'd love to see that.
I was looking at jackets, believe it or not, even before I was working on the set.
That's
I was just
awesome.
I was like, I'm spending the money before I even got it, if I even ever get it.
That's great, though. It's good. It just means you're setting intentions.
Exactly.
That's what we in the queef holistic community.
And you know what? I know. And you know what? I'm just like, I was doing the first couple of minutes of my set, and I was just cutting out any racist jokes or anything out. Like I was just cutting things that I was like, I don't know if you could do that on the Tonight Show. And I'm pretty much there. I was like, I was running it yesterday, and I was like, this is like 4:30. I'll try to submit this, but I just need a better closer is the thing. And I was like, can I do the trans joke on? So I was watching Tonight shows, and I was seeing how dirty they all get and stuff like that. And I was watching Bonnie's, and she said something that I was like, that's great. And she said something like, we're past the point where scientists said that was like the world is fixable after global warming. So doesn't that feel good? All we have to do is just ride this out. And I was just like, that's so true.
That's great.
That is so true. You're like, it's done. The deed is done. It's kind of nice that it's like, all right, let's just die.
What did this have to do with the trans joke?
Oh, I was the reason I even got onto the Jimmy Fallon thing was we were talking about that because because Peter said we're just two dead guys talking. It made us feel good. So
Wait, no, now you're going back too far. You just said.
Well, I'm telling you what. There's something about the bubbler that I think makes us stupider.
This is the first time I've ever smoked it. So
It's good though.
I like it. It's
Kelsey's
great.
bubblers.
Kelsey, you rule.
Thanks for
Thank
it.
you very much.
I use it every night.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was using it every night. Anyway, so I don't know. I have this trans joke, and I'm like, it is pro-trans. Like, it's pretty woke, and I'll cut the part where I say "fuck you" in the ass out. But I don't know. I guess it's just something to work on. But I will say this, and then we can move on because who gives a shit. But it's the first time in all the times I've said I want to work on this where I'm like, I actually think I can.
You can do it,
I
and
got this.
not what is it called? Sacrifice who you are.
Yeah.
At your core.
Yes, because sometimes when you're trying to think of a set for a thing, you're like, I guess I can do the joke I haven't done in 6 years. That's bad.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of clean. And that's where I was going for. Now I'm like, I got it. I'm like, oh, it's fine.
We good.
We good.
We good.
We good.
How was your snowstorm? Because we haven't
that's funny.
We haven't been back since then. Because so I did everything that I talked about on the show about leaving Baltimore and all the things that we were worried about. They all came true.
You had to do it.
I had to do it. I mean, that weekend was such that club is the best. I love the Port. Fells Point, Baltimore rules.
Yeah.
Matt is such a great dude, comedian and owner. He just really has set the stage for a really for a hospitable environment.
Which is hard to you think you got to know this is that a lot of comedy clubs run by comics, they don't run that well just because the comics don't really give that much of a shit.
No, it's not, I don't even know if it's give a
place.
shit, but they don't. There's no personal touch to it. Like the way that the Cellar is the greatest club in the country is because even if you just start knowing there, everybody in the building knows your name. Mm-hmm. They've been given a picture. They've been given your name. They know who you are.
Isn't that incredible?
That's unbelievable. So, it's not to say everybody has to do that, but that is the extra mile where it's like, if you're a comic, you should know that's nice. And if you run a club, then you should know that it's nice to know who's going to be working your club and to acknowledge their existence.
You go into the bathrooms. The bathrooms have a little shelf. And I'm like, that's a touch. Now, I know that's so many bars have bathrooms with shelves, but that is a touch. Sometimes, it's thought of.
Well, because the venue I did after it, which I'm trying to figure out how much detail I want to give. It's probably really easy to find out, but I did it in this city that I have been before. That is, I'm not really I'm a little familiar with the city. One of our buddies is from there.
Okay.
I'm
putting all the pieces together.
Yeah.
I'm like, this feels like 21 questions.
Small city, but whatever, and not like a crazy market, but whatever. So I go to this club, this room. It's not a club; it's a rock club, kind of a rock alternative type room. And the last time I was there, they were super nice. Greeted at the door. How you doing? You need anything? Oh, if you want to eat, there's places across the street, all that stuff.
Right.
We get there. It is like nobody wants to talk to us. Nobody wants to tell us where we are. They told us they'd have 2 spots ready for us. The entire town, the city looked as though it had snowed 4 minutes before we got there. And it was a week later. It was unbelievable. I was watching cars wipe out. I tried to crash my car into a parking snowbank, and I couldn't even do that. So I had to park in a garage. It was the whole thing was a mess.
Yeah.
Which also, wouldn't you know it, affected the numbers.
Right. Of course,
the fact that there was not a single, and it's not like a foot traffic place. It's you have to drive there to go.
Yeah.
There was just the whole thing was it just felt like, I was like, am I here on purpose? Do people want me to be here, or should I be here? I even offered to push because I saw the numbers before going, and they were do a showable, but not this is going to be the night of our lifeable.
Right. You're saying the audience was just
the numbers, the number. I had I think 30 tickets sold before I left.
30 tickets, I would be very happy about.
In a snowstorm, I felt great. Yeah. I was but I also was I had way more than that last time, over 100 more than that the last time I was there. So I'll offer them, hey, should we do this at a time that it's better for both of us? Mm-hmm. I could, all this stuff. And they were like, no, come do the show. And I was like, all right.
How far is the drive?
3 hours.
Okay.
Turned into 3:45, I think, with traffic, which was
brutal.
Awesome. But either way, whatever, doable.
Yeah.
And just I got there and just like it was one of those things where you go and you're like, is everyone mad at me? Everyone at this venue is upset with me. I had to kick a woman out 2 minutes into my set.
Really? Why?
2 minutes because she did the thing where she literally crossed her arms and just goes, "I don't think you should joke about that." And I was like riffing about the town. I was like, I haven't even gotten into what you should be upset about. I don't remember. It was so innocuous. I think I said I was molested by a snowman. Something so off nothing. It was like to get onto a ramp. It wasn't even a thing.
Weird.
And I was just like, wait, what? Like, are you? I was like, this is so hack now. I think you're kidding. Like, are you trolling? Are you joshing?
Yeah.
Because there's not enough of us here.
Yeah.
And I just immediately, she's like, you say you're from New York. You don't have an accent. You don't have an accent. And I just like started mocking her, and she's like, and you don't do an impression. I was like, what are we, a city of Frank Caliendo's? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What is this?
And nobody's coming to help. I'm like, get out. I literally say get out.
Good for you.
I mean, everybody that worked there shut the door, drove off. Like they couldn't have cared less.
Hilarious.
They're like, you're stuck with your own problem.
Did the people, when you kicked the person out, did everybody else like go like, yeah?
So I went a little hard in the paint as she was walking out. And there was a couple times where I was like, this might be, like, I might have to walk and not get paid and pay my opener out of pocket and just take a fucking L on this night. Okay. Because that was how it wasn't met with support or help it was initially. Yeah. And then, so I was like, all right, Muhammad Atta time. Let's drive the plane into the building and let's really show you a massacre. Okay. So I just went, said all the crazy stuff that you say. Yeah. You just like, I started out even being empathetic of just being like, oh, I didn't mean to upset you if that hit you, but I'm going to be talking about stuff that might bother you. So if you're like this sensitive this early, like get your money back. Like you can go. And she was just mean. And one of my things and one of our things, I think, I feel comfortable enough saying this. Yes. But if you're mean to us, it really hurts our feelings.
Sure does, folks.
We can, me probably more so than you, are known to lash out.
Oh, I lash.
I was giving you credit, but I'm like, I just like, I can't take it. I get so fucking upset when I'm trying to be nice and even trying to make people laugh, and the response is like, is just piss-tery.
Well, here's the thing why it sucks. Is because it doesn't make sense. Why are you doing this? It doesn't make sense. I'm up here. I'm just telling jokes. Why are you mean? Like, there's something about when people walk into a comedy club, they feel like they're just like, okay, we need to be mean.
Stop being mean to
The
us.
vibe of this. Be mean.
So either way.
That's what being mean is. Whatever. I don't like being when people are mean to me, but I can take it. But like, and I'll give it back. But when it doesn't make sense,
I go,
I hate you. You came here to not make sense at all.
I actually think that's what it is. I'm okay. I get when you're mean to me and you know me, or you know enough about me, or you've seen the show.
Right.
But if you're mean 30 seconds in and I could have been anybody, then I want to fucking punt your head across the room.
And it just makes me go like, and I think this is, you just go, when someone does something like this, immediately I know your exact life, and I know who you are, and I hate you.
I know, but then I start like, this is my brain chewing on itself, as you put it, is then I start getting into like, that's a miserable person. She's in her own hell already. Like, I just basically validated. On some level, I gave her an excuse to be the way she is because I kicked her the fuck out. But I also wasn't going to just sit and look at her the entire time. So she was mean. I kicked her out. We exchanged words. A lot of harsh ones.
What were the words?
I mean, she was like, she said "fuck you" or something. I told her I hope she slips in snow and breaks a collarbone.
Okay.
She was wearing. She was also like in shape and kind of hot, so I called her a frumpy, haggard old woman, and like that, will.
Did she have her boyfriend or husband with her?
No, she was with another silent friend who, of course, was just like. Eyes on the ground, horrified by everybody.
Oh
like,
God.
Hated me, hated her friend, hated the fact that she was just even there. Yeah. So I totally get it. Was just weird. It was just a weird thing. And as I'm saying it, I got that point where I was like, okay, I'm getting some laughs on some of the crazy things that I'm saying. And I feel like I'm kind of I'm going to get an attempt to rally the troops, and I'm going to get to know whether or not we're going to be able to continue the show.
Right.
So I'm like, I have a feeling that this show is going to get better the
you.
second you're fucking out of here.
Good for you.
The second, as she's walking out, she's like, fuck you. I'm like, trip and fall. Who gives a shit? But as I said that, nobody cheered. And I was like, this might not work. I was like, this actually might be
In there.
it. But as soon as she left, the show immediately got better. She was a black cloud across the entire room. Everybody, we all took a picture together on the stage after the show that I sent to you.
Yeah, that
but
was
it was
so
just,
funny.
it was so funny that it's like one little dollop of poison can throw off the entire organism because everybody was completely capable of having a good time after that.
It's as close as comedians will come to mafia bosses because we're on stage or whatever. Think of it like this. The mafia boss is holding court and he's making everybody laugh and everybody's laughing and all that stuff. And then somebody goes, I didn't think that was funny. You got to kill him. Sorry. Sorry. I'm not having any mutiny here. I have to kill you.
They must be eliminated.
Yeah.
So that was that was just like, and there was also you dealt with it too with the winter stuff where off the back of the first storm we thought we were getting like a double hit, but it wasn't even the same as a snowstorm because it was like a nor'easter, so it was like different to track. So you look at all these different weather apps and they're basically like sunny and shiny. What are you talking about, you pussy?
Yeah.
And then everybody else is like, there may be 3 foot of a cyclone snow headed towards you. So
annoying.
All of these, everything got
I had to
kind of
cancel a
thrown out of
full
whack.
weekend in DC, which I apologize for if you were coming out to that. Sorry about that, but we're gonna do another date sometime in the summer and/or never again.
I know I'm bitching, but that's the thing is I made it out better. Or I was lucky. I got my Thursday gig,
Yeah.
I got my Friday gig, and I did my Saturday.
You got your money.
I got my money.
Yes.
It just was what it was, and that's what I have to remind myself to be positive.
Right, exactly. Or what, as Alan would say, what's positive? It's so positive, negative. You're always talking about these like it's a fairy tale. Just be. He says stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's easy to say when your just be is negative. If that's not
But that's
my
what he's
just
saying.
be.
There is no negative. There is no positive.
But there is if that's how I be. If how I be is negative,
yes,
then my
you're
attempt.
B negative. That's his blood type. But right now,
Yes.
and we'll get off this because we want to talk about this shit. But how are you feeling
What about life?
right now
In this moment, I'm having fun with my friend.
There you go, and that's a positive thing. And then that's what the world is: positive, then negative, then positive, then negative. It's all a mixture of bullshit, good, bad, blah blah blah. I sound like Jaden Smith. I'm going, I sound.
Yeah, you and Jaden Smith actually should have a podcast. Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
There it goes. I mean, you're fucking with it.
I'm not fucking with it.
You're meddling.
I'm meddling a little
You're
bit.
meddlesome.
I'm meddlesome. Yeah, I'm meddling with it a little bit just because, I'm uncomfortable here.
So my weekend was actually after that was great. Soul Joel's was really fun.
Yeah.
Again, just the uncertain. It was, I think, 2 degrees, dude. My car skidded to a stop in their parking lot. It was
crazy.
It's so crazy. And then Stanford on Saturday was very fun. What did you do to make up for the DC?
Oh, well, I hit up, it's funny. It's like I hit up the seller and I just said, I don't know if this is uncouth, which
Good word.
is a great word. And I said, I don't really know how uncouth this is, but I just had a weekend get canceled and I'm down this. I didn't even
They're
say
like,
I'm
Brendan,
down
you
this
can
much
come
money."
and have as much couscous as you like.
Yeah. Yes, come have some couscous. We know you want. And I just said I lost a weekend. If anybody drops out, let me know.
Yeah.
And they really piled it on, which was really nice of them. And on the other side of that, I told I'm talking to our manager who owns several clubs. in the
Yeah, he's like,
city.
my hands are tied, buddy.
And I said, hey, he goes, sorry, they had to cancel the weekend, blah, blah, blah. And I go, all right, well, if I can get some spots at, your
clubs.
just have a little bit make for it. I mean, even $300 would have been nice. He goes, yeah, I think that's already booked, but we'll try. And they gave me one spot, nice one bullet spot. And when I went up, It was a chatty spot. Everybody was really chatty. I was just like, what are you talking about? I just did my act. I'm like, I'm just going to stay in the pocket. I'm like, who cares? I don't even care about this anymore, you know?
Forge ahead with blinders.
Yeah. I was just like, all right, I got some people over here, but, you know, you go like, you just want to be like, shut up.
Did you do any Sweet Boy Snow things with the lady?
Did we do any? We stayed in and we've been watching Traitors. Do you watch that show?
No, I saw the ad for it for the first time during the Knicks game last night.
It rules.
That's the one. That's
It
with Alan
rules.
Cummings. Is the
Yeah, Alan Cummings is amazing and
okay.
amazing.
But it's like an interactive, but like a reality show, right? Competition.
It's essentially Mafia. You know the game Mafia, where there's one.
Yes, I've watched many comedians try to make that their YouTube.
So it's Mafia, but they stay in this house. I don't really know if they stay in the house. That's a question I would ask. I go, do you guys have rooms in this house, or do you go to hotels? But I don't know. But they stay in this like castle, and it's not celebrities. It's reality show celebrities,
Like
it's
a Spencer Pratt, right? Was he in it?
I don't know. He was. I mean, he might have been in one of them, but like Rob from Love Island is in it. That is a sexy man. Can we bring up Rob from Love Island? Because I got to tell you, I'm not gay at all. You know me.
No.
I'm not gay at all, but this guy kind of does it for me.
Yeah.
Please bring up his Instagram.
That's
it's
funny.
Hard to find.
That's funny to not realize you're gay. Realizing you're gay just because you have a very specific type.
Yeah, I guess my type is like young boy snake wranglers.
Is Rob.
Yeah, is Rob from Love Island and
Man, 'cause
Traitors.
he does it more for me than any of my girlfriends.
Which, by the way, now I've ruined any chance of us being friends. Look at this.
This is the guy?
This is a bad picture of him. Look at this dude. And listen to the way he talks. Put his fucking shit on.
Oh, he got bit in the face.
Yeah.
Vine snake. This is one of my favorite snakes to see out
Isn't
in the
he
wild. Ooh, you got me on my lip a little bit.
Dude, you and I have different tastes
What's
in
your
mouths.
taste? What's your taste?
I don't know. It's not that.
Oh my God.
I don't know. It's never, whatever my taste is, it hasn't really struck me yet, I suppose. I mean, I guess like Leonardo DiCaprio, but that's just not even. He's not
Really?
even
Leo? Old Lee?
No, not old.
Young.
Boy, Leo.
Yeah, when he was strung out.
No, actually,
that
he was at his grossest. There's for me, there's a 3-year window of when Leo was actually attractive.
He's still attractive.
But now that's how I know I'm not a gay man, is because I don't grow with the person. Like, I'm not attracted to the person. I'm attracted to just one version of him.
That's not necessarily true because I'm attracted to young Leo, but not old Leo.
Okay.
Pedophile. I wish we had a
18+.
camera that was like
Growing pains?
Growing pains. Show me that smile again. I wish we had a camera in all the people that are listening to this car, like all the dudes listening to this, like wearing Carhartt jackets, being like, "Yo, what? Hey, yo, what?" Like,
So my thing has always been though. Oh, actually, I got one. But again, it's not like I want to be. I'm not attracted to him. I want to be that. You know, like Charlie Hunnam. Even before like the motorcycle
with
thing.
the Sons of Anarchy guy?
No, before that.
When he
Green
was in
Street
fucking,
Hooligans. Green Street Hooligans,
Oh.
Charlie Hunnam. There's a scene when he's like a substitute teacher or whatever. He just pops his top off, and you don't see symmetry in abs like that in white guys. And you're like, I wanna take
He
that.
was
for a
also
spin.
hilarious and undeclared.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah. And I totally hear that. And there's a lot of guys who you go, am I attracted to that guy? And you go, no, I want to be that
Yeah,
guy.
I want to wear them.
Rob is not that guy.
I
want to fuck that man. We watch it. We're watching it, and we're like, me and Caroline are both like, ooh, Rob. We're like,
no!
sitting there. Yeah, it's fucking nuts, bro.
You're both getting slippery.
We're going, oh, fuck yeah.
Have you banged after watching Rob?
We haven't had sex in 3 years. No, we have. I mean, I don't know if she's thinking about Rob, but I sure am. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, of course. We try to bang every day.
You try?
Yeah, it's
That's
well, because she goes to bed a little bit earlier, and I like to decompress.
Yeah, I hear you.
And then I can't just fucking, it's like your joke. I'm going to sleep. Fuck me if you want. What is it? You can fuck me if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm
is it?
going to sleep because of shit.
Yeah, yell. But there's a rhythm to
I
it.
forget what it was too. But yeah, they and you guys every day.
We try, yeah, we try. I know.
To be young.
To be young, right, right.
But actually, I mean, and credit to my wife because I doubt she wants to this often. But it is like we've been trying. I guess trying. Well, I've been trying, and she's been succumbing to
At
about
least someone's succumbing.
2 to 4 times a week. That's pretty good.
That's good.
I mean, for married with 2 kids,
yeah,
that's
of
pretty
course.
goddamn
That's
good.
great.
We're in a hot streak though. Those numbers will come down.
Yeah, you're Hal and Lois in Malcolm in the Middle.
Do they're rabbits?
They have sex a lot. There's an episode where he's sitting around with all those black dudes that he becomes friends with, and they're all like rich entrepreneur, or not entrepreneur, but they're like lawyers, doctors, all this stuff, and they're bragging about how much money they have and how good their lives are and all that stuff. And Hal's obviously poor, their family's poor, and he's just like kind of feeling bad about himself. But then they ask him, they're like, "How many times are you and Lois?" He's like 4, and they're like 4, and he's like, yeah, like a day, and they're like, a day, and he's like, and it's just So
they don't realize that he's just the man.
Yeah,
then,
he's
because
he's
got
the
it.
man because he's fucking. We try to have sex every day, but a lot of the times that doesn't happen. Where it's like I'll be tired or have a headache or scheduling, whatever.
Yeah. Shower is your best bet. As an adult, well, at least for when you have kids, shower is the best bet because they're asleep or whatever, and it's just the only time you can really lock the door.
Oh, you mean the kids are asleep and you guys can do it in the shower? Interesting. I don't like shower.
I don't either.
Sex.
I don't care.
I'd rather do it on the sink than in the shower.
You sitting on the sink and her pumping from a standing position.
Mm-hmm.
Brendan's sweet legs up like this. Have you ever seen those porn, though, of those dudes being submissive and they have their legs back and the woman is just somehow standing and thrusting forward? It doesn't, physics be damned.
Oh, like he's in her, but she's doing the, I do know what that is.
Yes.
There's a name for it. I'm going to look it up.
It's called
that?
The Blind Mike.
I've like... 100% how I have pictured them having sex. Just Mike somehow in doggy style position, but he's inside of her from in front of her.
Yeah, calling you daddy.
It's called Amazon position.
Amazon.
Oh, nice. Why? Because it comes to it 2 days later.
Keep going.
I don't know.
Everybody finished the joke for you.
Yeah, they drive, they went, yeah, I know.
We got it.
Yeah.
We all subscribe.
It's one of those jokes that you don't even need to do.
No.
It's so obvious you don't even need to do it. But we've been watching Traitors, and I honestly think you and Nicole would love it.
Excellent. Wait, take that back. That was professional
thank
broadcasting.
You so much.
Unbelievable.
Thank you so much.
There's
I'm pretty good at
world
this,
in which I would
actually.
have remembered that.
Yeah, I know.
Talking about that.
I know. I somehow can do that. That's my specialty.
Okay.
I remember what we were talking about. But yeah, I really think you guys should watch it. It's just so funny, and it's like there is a time I have to spoil something for you because it is fucking hilarious. But so Michael Rapaport's on it, right?
Yeah.
And he's
I saw the soup meme or however that fucking chode eats.
I know
that is
everybody's like, yeah, but you know what? He did say on a radio show, he's like, I didn't know they were filming, and I'm in wardrobe, and I'm hungry, and I'm like just trying not to get it all over me. That's what he was saying.
No sympathy.
No sympathy.
No
for
sympathy.
You,
No
Rapaport.
peace.
Sorry, Rap.
Sorry, Mayor Rapaport.
I also
Mayor
think there were
Rapaport.
multiple times that he was eating in weird ways too that they clowned him for.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got crustables all over his lips. He's a fucking mess.
He was so good on the show.
Really?
Like, he is so good.
He's perfect for that. If it's a
he
thing
knows
where
he knows what he's doing.
you got to be loud, yappy, manipulative, and also have
but
a. Go ahead.
Here's the problem: is that he's loud and yappy, and that can if you're too quiet, you'll look like a traitor, is what they call them. And if you're too yappy, you will get accused as a traitor. So you kind of have to find the thing. And he was so yappy the first day, and then you could see as he quieted down a little bit for the rest of the shit.
Right.
But so he's around there's this guy Colton, right?
Yeah.
Colton is from The Bachelor.
Okay.
Now Colton is, and this is going to be a spoiler, you guys. So if you want to watch the show, whatever. But it made us laugh so hard. Colton is from The Bachelor. He won The Bachelor or whatever, I guess, or whatever. He got married to the girl.
Gotcha.
And then, or I don't know, they got together. He came out as gay after.
Oh, I know that guy.
That guy, yeah. So he's gay.
That's so funny. Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, we hang all the time.
So he's gay. And that's
He's my Rob.
Right, yeah.
Colton.
And he's very much like so everybody knows that about him.
Sure.
Right? So now at the end of every episode they go and they sit at a big table where they're allowed to it's kind of hilarious. So Alan Cummings goes, there's still traitors amongst you or whatever. So now discuss. And the whole day they're going like, I think it's this person. I think it's that person. So they're trying to figure out. So then they sit at and Ron Funches was on it.
Oh, yeah.
Who
that's right.
I hit up Ron after because he followed me and I was like, dude, you were so good on that show. And he was like, oh, thanks, man. And but he was great. And he got bullied pretty hard. And whatever, you'll have to see it. But
was it based and did he say he like got diagnosed with autism before or after, and the fact that they were bullying him was kind of for things that were a part of that?
I don't know what he said. To be
I
honest.
think something.
There was a woman there that he started going really hard after. He was like, I think it's this person because she's a bitch. and they didn't show. Apparently, he said that like after he was like they didn't show the shit she was saying to me.
Sure,
she was saying some like harsh shit to me. So they just showed me going after her or whatever, which is what they do, right? So Colton is gay, and his thing right now is like he comes for people.
Yeah.
He's good at manipulating the group and going, we need at least 7 votes to get Lisa out. So, and I think it's Lisa. Do you agree? And he gets people and whatever. And he was wrong about the first person. Then he was wrong about the next person.
Ooh.
So he got a bunch of people to vote someone out who wasn't a traitor.
That's
and
right.
they go, guess what? I'm a faithful. They call them faithfuls.
Okay.
There's faithfuls and traitors. They go, guess what? When they get called out and they're like, and Alan Cummings is like, fucking Mike, you've been called out. You're so stand on the thing and tell them what you are, and you can do a little speech and go like, wow, it was really fun being here, but you could go, good job, you guys. You killed a faithful, and everyone's like, fuck, and then you leave.
Yeah.
Right?
So that's kind of like their audition for something too, like for like acting job. Is that final monologue?
Yes, dude. Yes, there is a woman named Lisa Renna.
Okay.
Who
Yeah, I know
was
her.
a
Yeah.
housewife.
Yeah.
And she's so funny.
She was in Entourage too.
Yeah.
As an old MILF that Johnny
Oh.
Drama used to bang. And,
Really?
and she had a fat friend that ate Turtle's ass or something. I think that's how I know her.
That's so funny. She's in it.
Yeah.
She's in it. And so whatever. And then so this guy Colton, he comes for someone, they call them out, they're faithful. He does it again, they call them out, they're faithful. So he's going around and he's losing credibility by doing this stuff. And he's like, this is how I play. I play aggressively and blah, 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 and da-da-da. So now he's coming for Rapaport.
Okay, this is Colton. Colton
This
is coming
Colton.
for Rapaport.
Colton is coming for Rapaport, right? And Rapaport is having a complete meltdown. And he's going, at one point, he's like speed walking around this castle and be like, Colton's coming for me. He's coming for me. And at one point they're in the kitchen and there's like 4 people in there and Colton's going like, I think it's Rapaport, and then someone goes, yeah, Mike is like that. And then we were laughing so hard. He just turns the corner and goes, Mike's like what? And he just comes into the kitchen or something like that. So, okay. Anyway, I digress. We get to the table scene and we were laughing so hard. He goes, so he's coming after Rapaport.
Yes.
And Rapaport's screaming at him, and he's going, you son of a bitch. He's yelling at him. He's being like, you come for people. You have no credibility anymore. He's going to come for you, too, because I'm a faithful, and he's going to get me kicked out, and then what? You're next. And he's winning the argument. And me and Caroline are going like, Rapaport. He's really winning. And then he goes...
This is just like Israel and Palestine.
It might as well. But he takes one step too much off the cliff, and he goes, and if anyone's good for lying a really long time, it's you, Colton. And everyone's like, whoa!
Oh, wow. That's great.
He goes, and if anybody knows anything about lying, it's you.
Not me, the actor.
Yeah.
You,
well, that
closeted homosexual.
Exactly. That's what people were
good
doing.
Stuff.
They were saying that. They were like, Rapaport's a good actor, man. He could be a good traitor, blah, blah, blah. And he
hasn't been a good actor in 2 decades.
That Louis episode.
What was that?
When he was the cop in Louis. And he
I don't know
like
if I remember
he like
that.
oh my god, can we watch that right now? It is such
Watch
a
the full
good,
episode?
Let's watch the full 20
Yeah, let's
episode,
just
20
do a
minute
watch
episode.
along.
Yeah, and he was so good in that.
I used to really love his shit. He's just like, I think even since the Barstool day, like when he was on Barstool, and just going from acting to like that's how you earn you're a take guy, you're white Stephen A. Smith.
Right.
Like this sucks.
Right. I mean, we are kind of doing that in a way.
No, we're not
Podcasting.
Podcasting is pathetic in its own way, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm willing to own how pathetic that is. But having just like take after take, none of which that you believe in, all of which that will divide an audience and get people chattering under the comments. That to me is like that's not being a puppet master. That's just being like. Oh, you got the obvious thing. Like, no shit.
Yeah, you're like a traveling opinion guy. Like, that's what it feels like. You're just like, I got an opinion.
All right, forget it. You just got me to turn on my own opinion. This opinion stinks, and I stink. Podcasting stinks.
No.
Takes stink. Everybody stinks.
I was with you.
You made me realize I'm wrong.
I know you're right.
You're a
though.
traveling opinion
You are right.
guy.
It's like, you're going from thing to thing, just being like, this is what life is. And it's like, shut up.
It's just you couldn't possibly have real passion about all of those, and I get it. It's the take economy. It is what it is. But I forget who went on Hot Take or Subway Takes, and I don't know if they did it or if this was going to be my take. And I think I saw somebody, but I was like, takes are ruining society.
Yeah.
And I think somebody did do that on Subway Takes, and I was like, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Very
Takes
meta.
are really ruining it. It's just like everybody has, you gotta.
Because you're just out angling each other. After a point,
Yeah.
you're like, what do I think you're playing poker. It's like, what do I think they're holding? What are they going to say? And how can I take that and say what they don't anticipate me saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like, ugh, it's such a jerk off.
I know. Well, after Rapaport said that, the gay thing, he lost it immediately. Everyone's like, everyone had to. It's the whole table is filled with people who are.
This is live, by the way, right? That show?
No, it's not live.
But because it's come out already that he was kicked off the show. Like he had commented on it.
Oh yeah, no, they filmed it a while ago.
Okay, but this isn't a spoiler alert.
No, I mean,
if you're not watching,
not,
then it is. But yeah,
like I didn't know that when he. We saw it and we were like, oh.
Did he end up being a faithful or a
he
traitor?
Was a faithful. Yeah,
oh,
he was
that's
a faithful.
so fun.
And he, it was funny. He had a great ending because whenever somebody would come for him, he was like, "You're looking at the dopest, most handsomest, fucking faithful, most faithful there is." He kept saying that. So then when he got kicked out, he was standing on the stage and he was like, you know what? That guy's gonna come for you. He's gonna come for you. And guess what, you guys? You just kicked off the dopest, most faithful. And everyone's like, no one really cared.
Yeah,
they were like, get out of here. Everybody.
I also love
hated
that
him,
you've
dude.
made him so much cooler than he's been in years by giving him this like mix of a mobster voice because you have the New York accent right. But you've like forgotten the fact that he's just adopted preposterous Ebonics.
I know.
Over the last like 10 years
He's
because
like
he was
dopest.
Yeah, he was like in a Spike Lee movie, so he's like, of course I can.
Yeah, but yeah. In this show, we were rooting for him. I was kind of like, oh man,
I can't believe you.
I
can't believe you're rooting
but he
for
was
him.
so funny.
He
And
is
gets
one
off. You go,
big chapped lip. Like that's his
really
body
is.
is made out of chapped lips.
Yeah, it is. He is. He's like his whole body is made of the flakes of a chapped lip. But he was just funny. Like literally, when he got kicked off, we were like, oh, the show's not going to be as funny anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's entertainment value.
Yeah. But it's also like.
I love that this pod also that you do introduce me to new television.
Yeah.
And and some like we have little like unspoken segment of rewatchables with Sag Daddy. And he just tells me about a show.
I hope people look up the things that I'm talking about.
I think they do.
they're
I
pretty
definitely think they
amazing.
do.
I mean, I think I Shouldn't Be Alive show. I'm still watching that.
Well, it's funny because we talked about I ended up not taking your recommendation and taking my recommendation from our own show where I said we were about to start watching True Detective.
Oh.
And it like somehow came up through our conversation, but we have started. Well, I think we're on episode 7 of the first season. It's all we're gonna watch.
So
we're not,
good.
even though Taylor Kitsch is in the second, and it's like, I mean,
Try it.
All right,
You might like
He's
it.
my Rob.
Try it. Yeah,
Taylor
Taylor
Kitsch. Forget
What
it.
does
I
that guy
found
look
him.
like?
Taylor Kitsch in post Friday Night Lights. He's fine, but Friday Night Lights.
Is he
Taylor
the
Kitsch.
coach?
Wet hair, cut sleeved, alcoholic.
Oh,
Come on,
I think I know who
Take
you're
me
talking
home,
about.
young dad.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, oh yeah, look at that hunk.
Right? Come on.
I don't know. That doesn't really do it for me.
There's other scenes where it's better.
Rob, however, it sucks that now if I ever meet him, I can't be his friend because I'm publicly being like, I want to fuck that guy. he'd be like, he's one of those guys like, hey, you're cool, man.
I actually feel like that's like an immediate. Oh, dude, I said I'd have sex with you on a podcast.
Yeah.
Like,
That's my window into a conversation with him.
I'm not gay. Brendan T. Sagalow.
Hi, I
How
like
you
your
doing?
tattoos. Brendan T. Sagalow.
I keep forgetting it's Brendan S. Sagalow.
It's SSS.
It's hard for me to say
Brendan's-
that specifically.
Yeah, I don't know.
Brendan
Brendan
S.
S.
Sagalow.
Sagalow. But yeah, so unfortunately for Michael Rapaport, the table
It's curtains.
The table was not filled with comedians who would just be dying laughing.
No, they
at
wouldn't.
that.
No, they wouldn't. Because Michael Rappaport punched Ari in the face.
That's
He
true.
is persona non grata.
That's
He
true.
tried to pull a Jeremy Piven by going from sitcom to stage
Yeah.
and thinking that people would embrace him with open arms. And one female comedian who notoriously will, hop from grift to grift to welcome anybody. So she saddled up next to him.
Interesting.
And then
I don't even know who you're talking
I know. I'll
about.
tell you after, and I'm sure it's easily found
I
out.
didn't know he went from stage, like he went from like TV. I thought
Yeah, he was on
a
that
stand-up
autistic
always.
show. No, he was on that autistic show.
The
He's been
doctor
so this is what happened. So he was an actor, like a legit brilliant actor. He was in what did he play? Remy in fucking Higher Learning.
Oh, Higher Learning,
Dude, Higher
yeah.
Learning. He's like he is like the impetus of school shooters.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of the inspiration for that.
Yeah.
So I wonder
Was
if he
that
walks
Higher
around.
Learning?
That was
The
Higher
show-
Learning.
the one with the school shooter?
Yes, where he went up in the tower
Oh,
and started
yeah.
picking people off. I sometimes, like, in an awake dream, think of Tyra Banks in that scene after getting shot, and she has this look of it's the best acting I think of anybody ever.
Whoa.
But she has this look of panic that looks as though she's about to lose her life, and she's hucking blood out of her
Can
mouth.
we watch this scene, Tyra Banks' death scene, Higher Learning?
Yeah, please just watch. Yeah, I wonder if it's as I remember because I think I saw it when I was 8.
Yeah, yeah. You're like, oh my god, she's actually horrible. She's like, I've been shot, you guys. I've been shot.
And it's like Jim Carrey in the
Yeah.
mask.
So he became this big actor.
Big actor. Then when I think that started drying up. Like, because it didn't, whatever. Who cares? Careers go as they go.
Yeah.
He's been nominated for stuff. He's fucking, like, he is celebrated. And
Right.
therefore, I have no position to possibly say anything about him.
Right,
But he
right.
went from that to then, like, loud videos talking about the Knicks. And then his Knicks stuff,
Right.
kind of sports stuff, went into political and cultural and Bravo Housewives. And then he started entering that world. And then he was, like, all of a sudden on Barstool. Then he had a huge blow up with Dave Portnoy after he got
Oh, yeah, I remember
hired.
that.
And then Dave put up his picture with like herpes on his lips on a T-shirt and sold that. It was
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, it's like crazy. And
Wow.
and then from there, he like kind of like was radicalizing himself through like career mishaps and is now just like a fucking pure sounding board for Israel. and does throw through a hip hop slant.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
it's new, y'all.
Hilarious. Yeah,
It's
he's
so
like,
brutal. He's a 60-year-old wigger. It's the most
Hilarious.
offensive
Hey,
thing you
hey,
could be.
well,
I have that
I'm
scene.
getting up there.
If you want it, I think I have it of Tyra
Yeah,
Banks.
let's see it. He's like the kind of guy who's like like if you had a one of those like things in school where you all go to the gymnasium and it's like a bunch of like hip hop guys trying to explain the war in the Middle East kind of thing. Shit. And it's a lot like the Bloods and the Crips, y'all. But these Bloods and Crips have been around for 100 years.
Dude, that is out. That's a
exactly
perfect. Yeah,
what
that
it
is
is.
a perfect thing.
All
we
right,
might have to
let's-
block this out.
We
in
definitely
post,
have to
just
block
heads up,
it,
but-
For
unfortunately.
YouTube, yeah, but the gas people can see
All
it.
right. Sweet.
Oh, gas
Perfect.
people, join gas.
Fart. Code fart.
Okay, so
Jennifer Connelly, how hot.
oh my God, what was this? The 90s?
Yeah.
They loved talking about shooting in schools in the 90s. Oh,
Well,
there
this is
goes
like
Tyra.
before it happened, too.
This guy's always around
Yeah,
people
Omar
getting
Epps,
killed.
man.
Yeah.
Man, am I just wrong? Was there not an over-the-head shot of her spitting blood?
No, I think he probably... Why did he kill a bunch of people?
I think this is when it happened, right here. Yeah.
Oh,
Here it
no, and
comes.
he's like,
Hold
oh,
on.
no, that's so sad, dude.
Yeah,
that's it?
there. I think there is a moment where she kind of, but again, that could just be my memory.
That movie sucks.
It does not suck. It's a good movie. It's a fucked up
Makes me feel
movie.
bad. I don't like it.
Yeah,
It's
of
fucked
course.
up.
It's just weird that also like all of this shit, like it's so not. I don't want to say cyclical, but it is cyclical. Like all of these, and it also never left. Whatever. But it just seems like all of the same thing from this time is like playing out. Like PCU was a movie from almost the exact same time.
That was a comedy,
about
right?
colleges with Jeremy Piven. Speaking
Yeah.
of, and that movie could come out in 2025 and not have to change anything.
Right.
It would be the same exact movie.
Right. It's all cyclical. Cyclical. Now I want a popsicle. Cyclical
On a
popsicle.
bicycle.
A popsicle, cyclical, baka.
Oh yeah, you said you wrote a song. Are you
Oh,
gonna?
I already
where are you-
showed you. I already showed you
I
all.
know. I love it, but I want you to.
Yeah,
tell these people.
we'll put it out sometime. I mean, it's like I was thinking about doing a mixtape and calling it the God particle.
I love that.
And like
I
having
love
the
that.
God particle 1, the God particle 2.
Oh man,
stuff
that's
like
great.
that. Isn't that great?
I just need you to do what Wayne did, where he after like a crazy verse that's so insane, and he's like, and this is just a mixtape.
Yeah. He goes, sorry for the wait.
What did he say? That like when he did the Eli thing, like a Eli, I'm a lion in this bitch. Put the S before the N, and he like rearranged the day because
He's
I'm a
crazy,
giant in
bro.
this bitch. I'm a saint, motherfucker. Like it's the
He's
craziest
crazy,
verse ever.
dude. He's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna because I put this.
I love how I just trashed Rapaport for being a 60-year-old wigger, and then I was trying to rap Lil Wayne.
See, that's the thing. I don't have any problem, obviously, about Rapaport being a wigger. You know what I mean? Like that's I get it.
But you don't find it brutal that he's turned it up a notch. Like that's my problem. Is one will always be. So I won't have a problem if it was authentic. But if you're like code switching,
Right.
and all of a sudden your Ebonics like ratchets up to 11 and you're fucking 60.
Yeah.
You're humiliating
I
yourself.
I don't know enough about Rapaport to be like, is that not authentic or whatever?
I know enough to know that he played a sweet dad on an autism show on Netflix.
Well, it's acting.
That's yeah. No, but
I'm
it
still
was
trying to
there's also
find
guys,
the
you know-
autism show.
Huh?
Because he was also on The Big Bang Theory once, and I was like, is this what he means by the autism show?
No, the autism show. What? Can you look that up? The
He was also
autism
on
Netflix
Friends.
show.
He was great on Friends.
Oh yeah, he was the cop that shot the pigeon. He was in bed with Phoebe, and he literally took out a gun and shot
so
a pigeon.
funny.
That's very funny.
Yeah, he was great on Louis, dude. He played the cop that lost his gun. Do you not remember that episode?
No, but that happened.
Atypical.
Atypical. So that's the autism Netflix show. Do you know this story about what was it? 14th and 1st, that open mic that was O'Hanlon's. Hector Luis used to run an open mic there. It was $5.
I remember Hector.
$5, and winner of the open mic, whoever that might be, would get a burned copy of like a special or a CD
that's
or
awesome.
whatever. It was actually kind of cool. So Hector's a good dude. This one cop, and I think you could look this story up. This cop may have been involved in the Central Park 5 arrest or something like that too.
Interesting.
Then later, this guy went on my uncle's podcast, and my uncle then sent me the podcast as Nicole was going into labor and was like, "This is compelling. You should see this." I'm like, "Get out of my fucking life!"
Oh my god.
So this cop used to come to this open mic and just scream racial slurs, like blackout drunk. And he was like, I think he was half black, half white, but he'd scream racial slurs, blackout all the time. And this one time at the bar, after he finished or not, he sat at the bar, got hammered, felt that he had to throw up, went to the bathroom, had a little Ray Finkel moment. Your gun is digging into my hip. Took his gun out, put it on top of the toilet, threw up, buttoned himself back up, walked out to the bar, had a drink, goes, I forgot my gun in there, walked back. it was motherfucking gone.
Oh my
His
God.
service gun
Holy
was taken in the
That's
middle of this
crazy.
fucking bar, dude.
That's crazy.
It was so nuts. I don't know if that ended up canning him for good or what happened, but this guy is a public guy, so I'm not like giving out any kind of crazy story here. But
It's also alleged. You could just be making
sure,
this up.
yeah, it's made up.
It's all made up, folks.
Made up,
We're
sure.
making this whole thing up. My name's not even fucking
Yeah,
Brendan.
at this point, you can't really even make jokes about cops or enforcement of any kind, so you're then hunted.
Yeah, not me. I just put out an ice joke today.
You're on a list.
You see that joke that
I didn't see it yet.
No,
No.
It's a great joke, you guys.
All right.
Great killer
I'll
joke.
take a look.
You know what I was trying to find last night? And can you believe how not available this documentary is? But every once in a while, I want to watch Comedian, the Jerry Seinfeld documentary.
Yeah.
I can't find it. It's not on Amazon. They have DVDs, but they're all unavailable. I was
Really?
gonna buy it. I was just gonna buy it. I was like, I'll just buy this and then have it sent so I always have it. It's unavailable. They don't have it on They have it on Netflix, but you need to have the not ad Netflix. And I have the ads on Netflix for some
that's funny.
fucking whatever. So I couldn't find it. I had to watch it last night.
It's on YouTube, by the way.
It's on YouTube. I could only find it in parts on YouTube.
You gotta look better.
I'll look better.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
found what I watched was the in parts one, and it's just Jerry. Like somebody
They
cut out.
nopied comedian.
They all got rid of.
Have you heard of those?
No.
The Nopey episodes of Opie and Anthony that
No.
somebody went through and literally just fucking
Got rid
took
of
the time
Opie.
to edit out all like some psychopath. It's like Jesus Christ, how deep does your hatred run for this person you've never met?
That's so
but they
funny.
went through and edited all of it.
Yeah. Ooh, my belly.
Your belly.
Oh.
Hold on, close in on Brendan. I have to
No.
park.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not see. Damn. Just when I thought I was feeling good about myself, then
You should feel good. That was
then you
just
see
an
your little
unflattering
belly.
angle.
Then you see your belly. Yeah. So I watched it last night. It's
What
fun.
part? You watched the whole thing?
Yeah,
That's so funny.
But it makes me go like. Sometimes I'm watching and I'm like, man, I really love stand up and I love being a stand up and all that stuff. And I go, what am I doing rapping? Like, no one in this documentary would
No,
ever
nobody
think of rapping.
can. Nobody in that documentary also can do it. Here's the thing, man. And you want to be a purist. That type of purist doesn't even exist, nor should it, because we have to do other things to level up our career. And also,
Just live.
you have the ability.
Right.
If Jerry Seinfeld, I don't know
My
him
name is
personally,
Jerry
but if
and I
he
have
could
to
somehow
say-
like rhyme couplets and have fucking crazy
Right.
schemes by syllable and break
Right.
down, like then I would be like, oh, Jerry, that's weird that Jerry has that ability and he chooses not to share it with the world.
Yeah, that
I
would be
would-
hilarious
I would think
if
that.
Jerry could do that.
But you are good at doing that, and therefore you have like I don't know. I'm your biggest. I actually was offended when Luke Mona said I bought Brendan Sagalow stock before anybody, and I was like, you son of a bitch! It's a race
He's
to the
just-
bottom.
I know, that's so funny. He's just more open about it. You're like you're like a silent partner.
I am. I'm pumping not even money, just good vibes
Oil.
into this.
Yeah.
Yeah, coal.
Well, anyway, I hope this was a good episode.
This is not done.
Yeah, we were. Oh,
We're not done.
we're at an hour.
So, what are you doing? We're only doing one today.
Okay, you want to do an hour and a half?
We can do that. I'm just trying to park, but I can't because, of course, Gas Digital has no fucking.
You're
Damn, I
not
have
on the
to change-
Wi-Fi?
No, I am on the Wi-Fi, and it's
Oh, that's
still
crazy.
not.
I have to change my whole vibe now. I was. The ship was going down. The plane was landing. I had the wheels up and everything. Now I have to go, ladies and
you have to
gentlemen.
pull up the
We're gonna
gear.
have to go to fucking Albany.
We're rerouting to
We're
Binghamton.
rerouting. We had to do that once. They were like, we were flying, me and Dan, and they literally went like this, and there was so much rain that we felt it going down, and then they picked it back up, and we were like, fuck.
I think I
and
actually
they
saw that.
flew to fucking where'd they fly to? Either Connecticut or Albany.
I think I just watched that. Like the flight literally just like this, and they had to go
Yeah,
back
they
up.
were like, folks, we're gonna have to fly to. They were flying to Albany. They were like, we got to fly to Albany, and then they were like, we're landing in Connecticut, and then just went like, shoo. And then we were sitting on the tarmac for whatever, and they were like, we don't really know how long this is gonna take, and it was me, Dan, and Sean Murphy, and we were just like, let's just drive. We were like, we got to make that. They were like, by the way,
yeah,
if
that's
you
right.
get,
I remember when
if
you
you
did
get
that.
off the plane, you cannot get back on. So we were like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here.
If you
just drove.
yeah, I guess that makes sense. But even they were letting you off on the fucking tarmac, or
we
into
weren't.
the airport.
No, into the airport. Into the airport.
Oh,
I've walked
boy.
off the tarmac though before. You feel like you're in a private jet.
My dad almost. I remember this is like right after 9/11 probably, and we were like, I don't remember where we were going, but we got off the tarmac, and my dad like was fiending for a cigarette, like starting to scream at the whole pit of everything. It was just out of his mind, and he just lights one on the tarmac, and people are like, "You can't do that." He's like, "Fuck you," and then
Like in the plane.
no, like on the on the
like-
tarmac. It may have been before 9/11. Now that I think about it, because it had to have been because he would have had guns drawn on him.
Yeah.
And like been taken, escorted, or been at least put on a no-fly list.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit. I do love being on the tarmac though. Like when you're walking to the plane, it's like.
Oh, you feel
You feel like
very
a fucking Aerosmith.
Aerosmith.
Isn't that what it is? Arrow?
Yeah, I think it is Aerotine.
Aerotine.
My mom told me once that they were her favorite band, and I was like, "What kind of whore were you?"
Oh yeah, I mean that's anyone who loves Aerosmith, and my mom's the same way. I don't think they're her favorite band, but if you loved Aerosmith at the time they came out and you were a teenage woman, you were a skank. sorry to tell you that, but you were a huge skank.
That's right. You've heard it here.
Because it just is skank music. Even the song about his like daughter or whatever is.
Well,
like,
that's he had her just half nude in the video with Alicia Silverstone.
Oh, can we see that? Can we? What video?
I think
is that?
I don't know if I'd like to because I think they're 17.
Oh.
I think they're really, really young in that video.
Oh, guess who doesn't want to be in the? Oh, look at Elon over here, trying not to
can
be
you
in the
please?
Epstein.
I'd love to be invited.
Yeah,
Any moment.
yeah. He's like, I
Even-
never wanted to,
Even
go.
if it's on an off night.
So bad, I wanted to.
I'll
go.
help clean up.
God damn.
I'll help clean up the rattles and the jizz. That's
Do you think
Elon
them
Musk's next email.
releasing like 3 million pages?
And do you know that I feel like this might be my deep inside the rabbit hole brain going, but I feel like a lot of them were sensationalized fakes to add doubt to the real ones. Some of them felt like schizophrenic Mad Libs.
I mean, that's what you do. You go,
course.
look, we're saying we're releasing them. Why don't we give them a whole ton? It's like that scene in Bug's Life when he goes, when he throws the.
Meanwhile, it doesn't work anymore because it's
acorn.
AI. It's like, give me AI, and it's been like, all right, keyword search, this guy.
touched.
We did just Michelangelo each other.
Yeah, they definitely went. They went. We're gonna release 3 million pages. Good luck reading it. And then it's like, of course there are gonna be psychos that are like, I went through all 3 million pages.
I'll tell you what, those pictures you sent earlier really upset me.
They weren't great,
You
but
sent one that was
photo-
funny.
The photo of Stephen Hawking doing anything there.
Stephen Hawking
is hilarious.
laying in a full question mark on a beach bed with like two scantily
two young
clad-
girls being like, "Hey," and he's just like,
just eating his own shoulder.
"Yeah."
Oh, that's tough.
How did he even get out of that position?
I don't know. I don't
Damn.
know. How didn't they just break his body back straight? Like, don't you know how you like break a nose back to its original position? How do you not just stretch him from
Is
the
that what his
ankles to
problem
the
was?
neck?
I was gonna say, isn't what he has like turning your body to stone, basically?
Oh, that makes more sense.
Is that what he has?
Oh, I'm
Like,
thinking
he-
of Lou Gehrig's disease.
He had ALS.
Oh, is that
I
what he
assume,
had?
Right? I
yeah,
think so.
it's
yeah.
like slowly turns you to stone almost.
I mean, I was kind of kidding, but I didn't really think those.
I'm not a scientist.
Ankles to neck and pull them.
Like all I needed was a good chiropractor. That guy.
Why didn't you tie ropes to each of his wrists
goes,
and ankles and
"I
have
don't believe
horses
in that."
run in opposite directions?
He goes, "That's snake oil, chiropractic."
It's the one thing he didn't believe in. He's like,
Yeah.
but then I'll have to go every week.
Yeah, we did I told you this. We did for Salacuse and Joe. Well, most Salacuse wanted to do a Epstein Files show where all the comics talked about Epstein and all that stuff. And everyone just kind of ended up doing their act in a way. I mean, it's good. We were kind of like I was doing like Epstein's from New York. I also live in New York. And,
Do you know what I hate about New York?
Yeah.
And then you
and you know what I hate about that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that was fun. I mean, the crowd got it. But there was someone that came up to us after that was like, "Why did everybody do Epstein jokes?" And I was like, "They didn't tell you what the show was here."
The poster wasn't clear on that. Like it just said live
The
taping.
poster was awful. The poster was like,
They should have definitely. I think that also would have brought out a crowd. So it's funny that they didn't prep them at all for that. Where it's like thematically that people are going to be like, why is everyone talking about the exact same thing?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
weird.
I think Joe set it up. He was like, "We're gonna be talking about Epstein here."
Oh,
and
okay.
da, 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 da. But I literally was like, I looked it up when he died, and I was like, he died before the pandemic, like 7 years ago. It's kind of like, why are we still talking about this fucking guy?
Well, it's not him that's relevant. It's
the files.
It's the files and the happenings.
Did you see?
And the fact that our entire world, like, dude, the amount of times that I told Dave Weiss, my co-host, and this is my public apology to him, is that he was incorrect that there was an international cabal child sex ring, and that it was granted,
Right.
like I think those people were doing it. I just didn't think it was organized.
Right.
And boy is egg on my face.
Imagine you're like just a guy. You're getting into acting. You want to act. This is your dream. You become a huge star. And then you're just like, you have to hide this secret pedophile thing for eternity.
Yeah,
Or
you
else they ruin you.
Oh, yeah, you almost have respect for the guys that had like one career thing and then they dipped because maybe they just saw the island and were like,
yeah,
not
they're
for
like,
me.
yeah, I'm not gonna mention your pedophile shit, but I don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah. I don't want to get killed, but I also don't want to dabble.
Maybe that's what happened to Kurt Cobain.
You think
Maybe
they
he
had?
will.
I don't think they would have invited him.
Everyone's invited. Lady Gaga was there.
Lady Gaga
Staring at a
was
dead
there.
body or some
Yeah,
shit.
licking a spoon clean.
Yeah, she's like,
that is not a good look for old Stephanie. It
So
also,
funny, though.
I mean, I dare say, I'm a fan of Lady Gaga.
I like Lady Gaga.
But it does, I have heard the thing for a long time, before even industry plant was a term, I have heard that about her specifically.
You think so?
No, I don't know if I do, but I just heard that she appeared on MTV's like Boiling Points, MTV's Next, MTV's whatever,
Right.
as Stephanie
in
Ragu or
Sopranos,
whatever her
too.
real
Ragu.
yeah, whatever her Italian
Yeah,
last name is.
Stephanie Angel Hair.
Yeah, Angel hit pasta. But so she and then they built her up and became Lady Gaga and all these things. But that would also minimize all the years of work that she did in the West Village.
She's
performing
incredibly
and all that shit.
talented.
So.
She is incredibly talented, so that's fine.
But she was also on Epstein Island, so
it just feels like there's a lot of people on Epstein Island. You know what I mean? I think there's
not on the
like-
island. There's not a lot of people that have been on the island. Even potentially our fair president has never, and that's his like big thing. He's like, I've never been on the island. It's like, yeah, but sometimes the island comes to you.
Yeah, right.
So you don't need wind in your hair just on Little St. James.
But is it like you know how people are like, oh, if you're at a Diddy party, but it's like, hey man, there were parties that Diddy would throw that they weren't
A
just
million. Every-
fucking kids and
but
everything.
that's
like, just
the
because I
whole-
went to a Diddy party doesn't
And
mean
also, that's the point. The point is to get everybody photographed and implicated in the exact same thing. Therefore, the insidious underlyings can never be showcased because you're all in on it.
Right.
If you're if you're partying for those Diddy parties, you're not, and you don't know about it, you're not culpable, but you also probably part of you feels
Yeah.
like, what the
And then
fuck?
they,
Like close
blackmail
to
you and shit.
monstrosity. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I was actually, when I was watching Comedian, there's a part where Seinfeld, like, he's, his whole thing and during it is like, what am I doing? Why am I here? in the club?
dating a high schooler?
I did it. I made it. I could have been big. He's doing all that stuff.
gave me her Letterman's jacket.
And at one point, he goes, I should be in St. Bart's. And I was like, I was like, because isn't that where...
No,
Epstein
I mean,
Island was?
I think, yes, there's islands around there, but St. Bart's is also a prominent, like, Jewish vacation spot, and also prominent, like, anybody with money, like, vacation spot.
All
yeah.
right. I thought it was like a little
No,
nod to Epstein.
no, I have a friend who's, I have a friend. No, I have many friends, but I have a friend
got
who's Jewish
friends.
whose family has been going to St. Bart's since we were kids.
Oh,
like
coming back with little
yeah,
cornrows.
yeah, he's got like beads in his hair.
Yeah,
his family's the
super
only
tan.
family that had. I mean, he was the only one that had every like brand new Easton bat. Like just unbelievable.
What's that?
It was like a baseball bat in Little League. Like he would have these.
Oh.
Dude, we used to. I watched some TikToker recently. Hit with different bats through the eras. So he hit with Babe Ruth's bat,
Whoa,
which
cool.
weighs like a metric ton in comparison,
Sure.
and is also made. It's like Homer Simpson's bat, like lightning struck, hit a tree, and he carved wood, and then it's a bat.
Right.
Like that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
And then he also did these. Shit, I forget what they were called, but the Easton big barrel bat that were really popular when I was 12, so probably around like 97. And he hit with that, and he hit the ball like 700 feet. Like
Really?
it was like a crazy, like you can't believe the velocity that the ball came off of.
Damn. TikTok's crazy.
It really is.
I'm on it all fucking night. It in reels, and I'm just.
I know. I gotta
I
stop.
feel
doing
my
that.
eyes being like.
I think I'm gonna like start. So I've been reading Harry Potter. I finished Chamber of Secrets.
Oh.
It fucking ruled.
It does rule.
That's a better book than the first one. I think
Chamber
just
of Se-
because you're further also. Into
I think
the
it just
story.
gets better as it goes.
Yeah, it's just. It's.
I don't think it ever falls off.
It's awesome. Really great. So with that though, I'm like. It almost doesn't feel like I'm reading because I'm reading to my son.
Right.
Does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like my accomplishment. Like
Right,
it feels
right,
almost
right.
like his. Like because we're
At a certain
getting
point,
through.
he's gonna go, Dad, can you like read out loud? You're going like. Oh,
Oh, sorry. I was jumping ahead.
Yeah. You go. Oh, you'll not believe what happens with this Cyclops.
You know what Snape rhymes with? He's guilty of it. So he
Potter.
but it made me want to read. Like it made
Okay.
me like want to read on my own.
Yeah.
Like reading this book, and I'm like, oh, this is so dumb. This is so dumb to say as a 40-year-old man.
Sure.
But the fact that I got through 300 whatever pages, I was like, oh, I can do this.
Yeah. Totally.
I didn't realize it seems so. All the books that I've read, like, I mean, I don't remember the last like book I've read. I've been listening to books for the most part,
Right.
And so reading a book seems daunting.
It's just intimidating. You're like, what am I gonna like? And what about the paper cuts? Like how many paper cuts
Yeah.
can I get here?
I mean, the paper cuts.
That's what I think about when I'm reading. I'm like, ooh. Also, like the pages. I don't know. I don't like how the pages feel on my fingers.
There's
You know?
times where that can really like chalkboard. Like
Yeah, I'm like, ooh,
that.
I'd rather listen to a book.
The rubbing.
And not for nothing, but they have the Harry Potter. You can listen to the Harry Potter. And I might start doing that because they apparently like really get into it. Like they do what
Yeah.
you're doing with your son, where they're like, and then Hagrid came. Hello, Harry.
yeah.
You know.
I mean, that's kind of the only way to do it. I am excited because I'm doing the thing where I'm not letting him. We're just not watching the movies until after
Sure,
we're done.
get his
reading.
imagination going.
That's exactly it. I'm like, I'm
Movies
like,
are scary too.
I'm like, I don't even want to show him what they look like. Like
Yeah.
he's asked to see Harry Potter. I'm like, no, man. I'm like, just picture him.
Yeah.
Picture him based on the description.
You know what you should be doing? You should be kind of manipulating the characters a little bit, and you're like, and then Ron said to Harry, like, this is so scary. Like you start doing like a gay voice for Ron.
Is he
So
gay
that-
in real life?
No, but like it'd be funny if your son's just like, yeah, no, Ron was gay in the movie,
That's
in
so
the show.
funny.
Like he just develops it.
Oh my god, yeah, and just like he's like, that's not how he was in the book. You're like, no, your dad decided to ruin it for you.
Yeah, no. Why, he's watching the movie. He's like, why isn't everyone here gay?
Yeah.
The whole time, my dad was going, and then Harry said to Ron, get over here, silly. And then Ron was like, 1 second. And then Hermione was like, what's up, you guys?
What's up, gays?
What's up, fellow gays?
Just make her like. Yeah,
My
that'd be
dad
fun.
called it hog gaze. Hogwarts.
Everybody's got Hogwarts, according to my dad.
Hogwarts is hilarious.
I never have put that together until right now. That it's
Hogwarts.
penis warts.
That's crazy.
I have
never even put that together
right?
until now, too. That's J.K. Rowling. Get your freaking head out of the goddamn gutter. Leave people's penises alone.
She hates men so much
Yeah.
that she called it Hogwarts.
Yeah, leave women's penises alone. I actually want
that's
to play
a-
Hogwarts Legacy, the game, again. I never finished it. I never really got too far, but it's like it's an open world Harry Potter game where it's like you can go anywhere, and then there's Hogwarts and stuff.
Was it ruined for you then? Like, do you remember? Because you have
No.
a bit about that. A bit about your girlfriend not wanting you to play that
because-
because it was trans exclusion.
Right. They added a trans character in it, by the way. There's a trans.
How can you tell? She has a fucking broom coming out of her.
You can tell.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell.
Harry, give me the snake potion.
It's a woman who's a man.
I
in
see.
it. So, but no, I'll tell you this. As soon as me and that girl broke up.
Added that? That's
I
so
know, it's
funny.
a little. Well, it's like the developers being like, kind of doing their own thing and being like, we don't want to be like associated.
Right,
we want
right.
to sell. We want to sell copies.
Sure.
We want to sell
Yeah.
units.
I mean, there's no way to universally be appreciated than to include a trans person.
yeah, units.
that is
yeah.
proven.
But it's like this one character who works at like the bar who's like, "Hello, Harry," but
It's just Hagrid in a
no,
wig.
day one. I told you this when me and that girl broke up, and she moved out.
Yeah.
Day one,
You started playing.
I bought that game.
Had a baby.
And I
Had
went,
a baby.
and I was like, what? It's so stupid. I can't believe I even let like. You think about all the pathetic shit. Like I remember one time I was just like, what if I like played it? I was like angling with her to be able to play a fucking game.
Well, you were trying to be
people
a
are
sweet
so
boy because
abusive.
just sometimes, and this is what happened to you. Can I tell you?
You fall in love.
Well, no, of course you do,
with
but
a
you
cactus. That's what it was like. It was like if your friend fell in love with a cactus and you're like, it's pricking you, man.
Yeah, I mean, a
go,
cactus
"I
that
love it."
also was knife wielding.
Yeah.
This particular cactus. Also, you were in a position where you were trying to go through massive growth. So you were trying to extend yourself to help
Exactly.
understand like where you had gone wrong in previous relationships. So you're like, maybe, you know what? I was like this in last relationships. I'm going to be like this and this and
Yeah.
try to meet her halfway and see if
Exactly.
that does anything. But unfortunately, you were dealing with baking soda and vinegar in a bottle and you popped the top and
Yeah.
she fucking spilled out.
Right,
And then
right.
it was just impossible to contain.
Right. It was very much like
I really took that
that was
analogy to the finish
perfect.
line.
Yeah. I mean, it was like trying to figure out like making a relationship work and being like, well, this is what it is. If we have disagreements, we have to figure it out.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. And it was just that to a fucking extreme. It was like that with weights on underwater.
Do you know how I know this?
this?
Because sometimes I would tell my sweet friend Brendan that he's worth more than what he is exhibiting in this relationship.
Yep.
And oftentimes your rebuttal would be like, yeah, but this is me like growing up. Like I'm trying to grow up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you sweet, sweet fella, this is not how one grows up.
No,
by
and
becoming
it's
the under
right.
the thumb to a demon woman.
Yeah, and it's and it was like it was very like it's just because I never had a normal relationship at that point. They were all awful.
Yeah.
For the most part, I mean, like, they were all just like bad and fighting and blah blah blah. And so I thought that was what a relationship was.
Of course.
Especially you see it
Of
with your parents,
course.
of course. So not hearing it's like, yeah, this isn't normal. You go, yeah, it is. I think I would know. I've been in 2 other relationships.
Yeah, what are you saying? I haven't been here before.
Yeah, and it is what it is, and we extend our deepest condolences.
Yes.
Is that the word?
One of us does.
To someone who is suffering mentally, and I'll tell you what, I'm over it. Okay.
Guys, this was the episode. I knew I'd know.
We
when
should have
we
talked
should
about
end.
this the entire
That was
time.
the whole thing.
We should have
I'm
talked
telling
about
you,
her
man.
the entire time, dude.
Oh.
But no, we'll do it next week.
Next week,
Maybe,
you got
maybe.
it. MikeCannonComedy.com for all of my dates. This February, I'm in 2 places. I'm staying in
2?
town because I'm doing a lot of content this month, a lot of which you're going to be a
Nice.
part of that you're not even aware
Great.
of yet. The 20th of February, I'm going to be in Morris Plains, New Jersey at the Dojo. Come out to that. February 21st, I will be in Hamden, Connecticut at the Space Ballroom. That one's going to be really fun. I'm excited about that. Apparently, it's a beautiful space. So please, MikeCannonComedy.com or punchup.live/MikeCannon. And beautiful boys.
Yeah, and
Got it.
beautiful boys. And for Christ's sake, punchup.live/Brendan Sagalow. This weekend, I'll be at the Riot in Houston, Texas, for the 20th and the 21st. Tickets are available right now. And then in 3 weeks, March 13th and 14th, I'm at the Indianapolis Helium. So please get those tickets now. And I love you very much. And Also, listen to Sag Daddy the Pod. You know what it is. You know how it go. Doot 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 doot. Let's just take fucking Nardwar's thing. And remember, doot 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 doot.
It's a Fart Carnival.